A prominent GOP senator not only called out Elon Musk for his despicable ways, but she also threw her fellow Republicans under the bus, and I have a full breakdown of the breaking story for you next. Elon Musk is under fire from just about every angle, but he probably did not see this shot coming, and that's because Donald Trump has most of the Republican Party under his thumb, and almost all of the members of the House and Senate land somewhere on the spectrum between silent and enthusiastic. But there is one lawmaker who is not holding back, and you'll see who it is and what she said in just a minute. As background for this story, let's review the heat that Elon Musk is feeling via his recent sit-down with Trump's propaganda partner, Sean Hannity. In this first clip, Hannity reminds us of some of the spectacular things that Musk is working on, which makes it a complete shame that Elon is a Nazi-saluting bully who truly enjoys being Trump's wrecking ball.
You're into robotics, AI. You are working with Neuralink so the blind can see and people with spinal cord injuries may one day walk. You help people in North Carolina. You help people in California when they have no communications.
Musk had the world on a string before his public descent into madness, but Hannity was there to save the day by recounting the backlash and oddly setting Elon up for a victim narrative. Have a look, and on the other side, I'll have the GOP senator's narrative that Musk and Trump will not like.
What have you done that warrants this? Because I see nothing that you have done except help our country.
I've never done anything awful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged, there's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
and I think there are larger forces at work as well. I mean, I don't know who's funding it and who's coordinating it, because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
So Musk is pushing a conspiracy theory, one that I'm sure he and Trump will keep feeding the base because they feast on this stuff. Let's continue.
Is it really come down to the basic, you're aligned with President Donald Trump, who also is a friend of mine, and that you have identified well over $100 billion in waste, fraud, abuse that our federal government never should have been spending? Is that what it comes down to?
I mean, the reason we're seeing this extreme amount of hatred and violence is because we're actually succeeding in getting rid of corruption and waste. If we weren't succeeding in getting rid of corruption and waste, they wouldn't care. Really, we're just implementing the will of the people. And we've got this window where we can finally take corrective action. We can fix the government, fix the country, and create a great future. And again, that's only possible because of President Trump. Well, I can't say enough good things about him.
And that was a Musk big lie. A lie that serves as a smokescreen for the hate he receives. The people definitely do want the elimination of waste, but they do not want a wholesale destruction of our democracy carried out by two lunatics with revenge and retribution on their minds. And here is someone who is completely done with Musk and his destruction. Enter Alaskan Senator Lisa Murkowski, who passionately calls out Musk and her fellow Republicans who live in fear of him.
When people say, why aren't you a better Republican? And if you're not, get out of the party. You know what? You know what? Until Alaskans tell me, Lisa, it's just not working anymore, I am going to give you every last breath that I have, and I'm going to try to solve every little problem, and I'm not going to compromise my own integrity by hiding from my words when I feel they need to be spoken. I'm going to take the criticism that comes, and it may be that Elon Musk has decided he's going to take the next $1 billion that he makes off of Starlink and put it directly against Lisa Murkowski. And you know what? That may happen. But I'm not giving up 1 minute, one opportunity to try to stand up for Alaskans. But I got to figure out how to do that, and I need Alaskans' help to tell me what they're feeling, so that I can help deal with that. It is, you know, I don't mean to be critical of you. You and I, we can spar at these things, and I actually like the engagements. It kind of reminds me back in the days of Bob Tkach. Yeah. But seriously, you know, think about it, Mark. I get I get criticized for what I say, and then everybody else is like, well, how come nobody else is saying anything? Well, figure it out, because they're looking at how many things are being thrown at me, and it's like, maybe I just better duck and cover. That's why you've got everybody just like zip lip, not saying a word, because they're afraid they're going to be taken down, they're going to be primaried, they're going to be given names in the media. You know what? We cannot be cowed into not speaking up.
Thank you, Senator Murkowski. I love politicians who have the courage to tell it like it is, especially Republicans. In this age of hyper-partisan politics, it is rare, but I hope it catches on and voters reward it. As for Musk, I cannot express enough regret over his unfortunate trajectory. As a casual observer of science and pop culture, I was spellbound by his vision and the speed in which he was bringing world-changing innovations to market. But as a more than casual observer of politics, I am appalled by the shameless racism he often projects, his weird and chronic need for attention, the attention he receives by positioning himself as the government vigilante, and his close kinship with Donald Trump, the most divisive and destructive president the United States has ever seen.